Hello friends and welcome to BISP Solution. My name is Ankita and today we will continue with our topic custom financial planning application. In it we are going to learn Smart Push today. So first let us understand what a Smart Push is. Then we will go to the instance and there we will see how it works. So it's for more meaningful and complete reporting, users can instantly move comments, attachment, and supporting details from source queue to the reporting queue while working in forms. Users can then do more analysis on the planning data coming from the different cubes. So a smart push helps us in pushing the data from one cube to the another cube, as we can see in the third line that it helps us in moving the data from block storage cube to the aggregate storage cube, or from block storage cube to block storage cubes. So it must smart push requires that at least one of the dense dimension account or period is set as a dimension to dimension mapping in the data map definition. Okay, now we will first go to our demo instance. Here I will click on navigator, then from here we will select data exchange. Then from here I will select the data maps. Okay, then with the help of this create option I'm going to create a smart push named as expense mapping. So our source cube is going to be the Plan1 cube and our target cube will be CUST-FS. So CUST-FS is our ASO cube and Plan1 is our BSO cube. Okay, now in the source I'm going to select the finance here. From, as we all know that we are mapping accounts over here. Here in it I'm going to select the expenses. So here it is going to be 60,000. Okay, so here I will click on this FX and will select the I descendants. Okay, then I will click on OK. This we have selected for the target. Similarly we can select for the source as well. So here I'm going to select in finance account, where I'm going to select the income statement. In income statement, net income, and I will further expand income before taxes, then opening EBIT, and finally I will expand the gross margin. Here we have 60,000 which are expenditures. Okay, I will select I descendants of it and then click on OK. So yeah, one more thing, here I want to remove this accounts. Okay, so now similarly for entity we are going to select I descendants of Sanskar entity. Similar for target as well. So basically here we are mapping both source and target. And for period, here we are taking it as I descendants of year total. Similar for target as well, I descendants of total. For product, we will be selecting I descendants of total product. Same, here we have, okay, I need to remove this entity. For period as well, I'm going to remove the period. Or we can even say that we cannot, if we want, we can directly map target application, so that also will be easy. Okay, as we can see that in the source we already have the entire dimension members. Okay, so here we can see that for scenario we have I level 0 descendant, so it has already been selected, so we can also directly select the target cube. Okay, so here I'm selecting total product. Similar with the scenario, here we are selecting I descendants of scenario. Then for version, here we will be selecting I descendants of version. And lastly for years, we will be selecting I descendants of years. Okay, so we are done with this. Now I will save and close it. So here we have expense underscore mapping. Okay, so here we have data mapping with us. So source here is Plan1 and target is our custom. Okay, now here we have created it. Now I will take you to the data form. First I will take you to the data where we have the source data with us in the plan. We have operating expense, so this is our source data. Okay, now I'm going to create a target form as well. So for that I will be then going to the forms in create and manage. Here I will create a target form. I will name it as target operating expense, and in place of Q I'm going to select CUSTFS. As we have seen previously in the data mapping, we have selected CUSTFS as the target cube. Then I will click on next. Here I will go to the accounts. I will drag the accounts to the row. Then I will drag years and period into the column. And then I will drag entity into the page as well, product. Okay, so now for scenario, in the page we'll be having version, and we will take the scenario as well to the page. Okay, so for version we are going to select the working version over here. Okay, mapping, we will keep the mapping exactly the same as we have in the source cube. Okay, so here we will be having, we'll be selecting entity as @I descendants. Then for scenario we will be selecting @I descendants of scenario. Similarly for the product, we'll be selecting I descendants of total product. For years we will be selecting FY24, and for period we will select the Q1. Okay, I descendants of Q1. And for account we will be selecting I descendants of 60,000. Okay, So I will directly search with the name 60,000 here so that it will ease the process of searching. I descendants of 60,000, which is equal to the operating expense. Okay, so I will click on the alias. Okay, I will enable alias here. Similar in case of entity and in case of product as well, we are going to enable alias name. Okay, after that I will save the changes that I have made into the form. Okay, I will preview it. So okay, I will then click on OK and then finish it. Okay, so here we have created target operating expense and we have operating expense form with us. Okay, so I will click on the edit form over here. Then here in the ribbon we can see that we have a smart push option with us. So with the help of this plus sign I will select the smart push, which we have recently created, which is named as expense underscore mapping. Okay, I will then click on OK and I will take a run a smart push in background. Okay, run after save. So here we are done with the smart push settings and then I will click on save. Okay, after that I will cancel it and will take you to the data form. So for that I will go to navigator and then I will click on data. So here we have operating expenses with us and I will open the target form as well, which is in plan. So here we have target operating expense. Okay, I will delete this first. And then save it. Now I will go to the operating expense. Uh, we have these members. I will save it. So here we in the information box we can see the data has been saved and is smart push successfully submitted as background job. Okay, after that I will go to the target operation expense. Here we find that all the expenditures which was shown in operating expense, which is a source file, is now available also in the target operating expense, which is CUST ESOQ. Okay, so this is how a smart push works. Okay, so that's all for today. For any more queries please feel free to ask. Thank you.